Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav brought a lot of excitement and entertainment into the Olympics this year. What I found really interesting that these two have quite a bit in common. What is pretty well known is that both had difficulty with drugs, spent time in jail, and had a lot of challenges with the law. What is much less known is that Flavor Flav is a child prodigy, learning all kinds of instruments starting at the age of 5. And Snoop Dogg's IQ qualifies him as a genius. Remarkable. They're both loving fathers to their children, very supportive and engaged, and they have both overcome adversity in their childhood, really using music as a catalyst to bring their life forward in really powerful ways. He was named after his stepdad. His biological father wasn't really in the picture after about the age of 3 months old. His biological father was a Vietnam War vet and had a lot of his own challenges to deal with. Boy, his mom nicknamed him Snoopy because of his love and likeness of the Peanuts character. So that's where Snoop Dogg came from. It was really interesting. In one of his interviews, he talked about starting to rap in high school, and there would be such a crowd around him, the teachers would think there was a fight brewing in the middle of it, but it was Snoop Dogg rapping. And this was the start of him seeing the influence and the engagement, and he really took off with his career from there. He was well known in the 1990s, a big name in the music industry, and has gone on to do some really impressive collaborations over his span in music. Snoop Dogg married his high school sweetheart, and they are still going strong after 25 years together. They reconciled after a pretty significant breakup and are raising 3 children together. Snoop Dogg does come by his gang credentials honestly, and it's awesome to see he is speaking out about gun violence today. Snoop Dogg is an avid sports fan. He got to be the torchbearer for this year's Olympics, and he's also been an active correspondent. Fans around the world are loving the fun, the humor, the lightness that he puts in to the sports commentary throughout the Olympic Games.
This is equestrian.
This is
They call
prancing.
They call this
Prancing.
equestrian.
By the way, look at that horse.
Did you? Oh, the horse crip walking, cuz. You see that? On the set. That's gangsters of up. Hey! Oh, cuz. Oh, look at this, cuz.
Oh, come on, man.
This horse is off the chain. I gotta get this motherfucker in a video, cuz.
Oh, you see?
I found it to be incredible that Flavor Flav is personally funding the U.S. water polo team after learning these women were really challenged by the rigorous training hours and having to juggle several different jobs, despite the impressive win of 3 gold medals for this team. He's openly speaking out and encouraging other famous people, other singers, other people that have the means to be able to step up and support these sports teams, just like he's doing. Flavor Flav is most well known from the 80s as a rapper with that big clock he'd wear around his neck and the lead frontman for the band Public Enemy. What might be less known is the fact that he started to teach himself musical instruments at the age of 5, mastering piano and guitar, singing in a choir, truly a musical prodigy. All of this came to him with ease, and he mastered the instruments and was able to share them musically. Even though Flavor Flav was a musical prodigy, he struggled academically. In fact, he dropped out of school in grade 11, and this is where some of the struggles came in with selling drugs, burglary, this kind of thing, ending him up in jail, started to come in. He was able to return back and graduated from culinary school and went on to cook in many different restaurants and now owning different restaurants. A real love for food, which is great to see using those talents so well. He has 7 children with 3 different relationships and seemed to struggle in romantic relationship as well. Many different domestic violence issues cited, some real challenges with conflict, and now he is in another fresh relationship, hopefully healthy and going well, and they're living in Las Vegas, Nevada. His 7 children he lovingly supports, and many of them have musical interests or have gone off into fashion or business. With all of his 7 children and their different interests, he's right there with business advice, supporting their ideas, and guiding all of their natural interests along. It's so amazing to see how both Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav had turned adversity into strength, really leaning into what they are naturally great at. I think it's been great this year to see Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav in the Olympics. It's brought a lot of lightness and engagement and fun into the commentary and the different stages of the Olympic Games. It certainly has reminded me about how much I used to listen to their music and love it. I am, for one, admiring both of them for overcoming adversity and really leaning into their natural skills and talents because it's incredible what they've achieved. Coming from such challenging childhoods into supporting their children and thriving in all areas of their life. It'll be awesome to see what they get up to next.